Okay, so this is a short video just to show you how to access your splash page designs and create a new one if you need to. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the navigation button up here menu. Okay, and we're going to go down to onboarding, and in there you'll see splash pages. So give that a click. Okay, in here, if you've already got a splash page created, which you will do because we always do that for you when you first become a customer, then it will show up in here. This is just a demo account, so there's nothing here yet, but what we can do is show you how to create a new one. If there is one in here already, then you can click on it and edit it as we would do in the new one anyway. So let me show you what to do. Create new splash page. Okay, we're going to give that a name. Let's call that test for now. And the type is going to be offline or online. Now, offline is a splash page which the customers see when they first go to access the Wi-Fi. So technically they are offline because they haven't actually put their details in and connected yet. Okay, so this is the original splash page which your customers will see. And also one which they'll only see one time, because once they've logged in and put their details in, when they come back to the venue, our system will recognize their device and it will bring them online automatically, or it can show the redirect stage, which you'll be able to see in a different video. Okay, there's two options for the editor. You've got standard and you've got custom HTML. We're going to go through the standard one now for now. If you need a custom HTML, then please get in touch and we can sort that. Some of you might already have one of those, but yeah, let's go for standard. Okay, the ownership scope is this going to be customer or venue, depending on what you're choosing and the venues you have. Okay, and that's the company which is on the demo account. So create. Okay, and that's going to go through, and you can see it's got a live preview of our current design. This is just what it brings up to start off with. Okay, so this is what we've got to work on. You've got up here in the preview, you've got different views, so you can go mobile, you can go tablet, you can go desktop. Okay, so you can see what it looks like across all three platforms. Okay, on the left hand side we've got content, and this is where we can build the content of the login page. So for example, we can change the title here where it says get online with free Wi-Fi. We can put welcome to restaurants. Okay, and then again, you've got some text just below. How do you want to connect? So you could keep it like that, or you can change that to something like connect below, whatever you choose to do. Okay. Similarly, for the button at the bottom, it currently says sign up, so that's fine. You might want to do login or whatever your preference is, so you can change that. Okay, and then we've got logo. So if you want to remove the logo here, which in default we will, okay, and then you can upload your new logo. Obviously, this will take the file from your device. And when you upload your new logo, you'll be able to just change the size of that logo in this position. Okay, and that's nice and easy to do. If we click on theme, this will take us through to some further settings for us to be able to change color, font type and font color. So let's, for example, if we go to header, you'll see you've got the font family there. It's currently one Roboto, but you've got quite a wide choice there. The color as well. And once you've got the color, you can actually dim that from 0 to 100%. So yeah, it's worth just having a little play around with these settings to see what works best. Body text is the same thing. So this is the text within the body. Button, again, you've got all the buttons at the top here and at the bottom. And then you've got the page elements. So this is the background. So if you just want a different colored background, that's absolutely fine. You can just work through it like this. It might be in line with your branding, so you might have the details actually of what it is. So there's the hex color, which is the most common, so you can always just copy that in, and that will change the color of that for you. And then yeah, you can make these fields different colors, and as I said, you can change the transparency of them. So it's just worth having a little play because we can make it look really good within this bit of the page. Okay. So at any time as we go through anything, it is always worth saving it as you go. Yes, and on the right hand side here, we've got the login method. So some of these will apply, probably not all of them. You know, sometimes it's best just to kind of stick with the main ones that you think your customers will be using, and that's just toggle on and off. Okay, and then the form option, which is shown below those, if you click the little settings cog here, what you'll see is you've got all the options for the form. Now, these are the data points that you'll collect. So depending on what you need for your marketing, you can select these on and off. All right, so gender, like for example, we can turn that off. First name, we can keep that, and you can have it as optional or required. Last name, perhaps we don't need that. Date of birth is a good one to have. Mobile number is a good one to have. Postcode, perhaps we don't need that. And you also want to get rid of the password and make it as easy as possible for your end users to log in. Okay, so once we've done that, we'll update that. You have got some different fields down here. So if you want to add something which isn't within this list, then you've got the options to do that. Okay, we're going to click update. All right, and you can see that it's just left now with what we had. Again, we're going to save, and then you can preview what you've got on your different devices. Okay. Yeah, and one more thing I would say is if you want to add a background image rather than a color, you can go to content, and if you scroll down, it is there. So we can get rid of that, and we can add an actual background image there. And again, it's a bit of trial and error. Once you've got the image uploaded, then you can go over to the theme. You can have a look at the elements for that and just change some of the transparency levels and see what looks best. Okay. And that is a brief outlook on splash pages.